Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. First aid kit items to include and not forget. First aid kits are essential to have on hand. Being prepared with a first aid kit allows you to help prevent infections, treat minor injuries like scraped knees and insect bites, and possibly keep someone alive until medical professionals arrive, such as during an allergic reaction. /r/n/r/n First aid kits come in many forms, depending on your lifestyle and activities. Basic first aid kits should not be confused with survival kits, disaster supply kits, which are prepared for specific environments. Mobile first aid kits can be stored in your car, recreational vehicle, RV, or other mode of transportation. /r/n/r/n This article discusses everything you need, and don't need, to build a basic first aid kit. /r/n/r/nZbynek Pospisil Getty Imagesrnrn You can pick up a stocked first aid kit from your local drugstore. It's often more cost-effective to source the products and build a kit yourself, and you may be able to make more than one. /r/n/r/n Before making a first aid kit, choose the container you will keep your kit in. A plastic tackle box or a container for storing pencils or art supplies is ideal. Freezer or fabric storage bags also work well and can take up less space. /r/n/r/n Medical gloves can prevent the transmission of certain diseases when treating bleeding wounds. Since some people have a latex allergy, having 2 pairs of latex-free gloves in your first aid kit is best. You may want to carry gloves in various sizes if more than one person may need to wear them. /r/n/r/n Making sure a wound is properly clean can prevent infections by decreasing the number of germs and bacteria. You'll want to add a range of cleaning items to your kit, which include /r/n/r/n Antiseptic ointment continues to keep a wound clean while soothing irritation. Choose 5 antibiotic and 2 hydrocortisone ointment packets to add to your first aid kit. /r/n/r/n Dressings are used when applying pressure to a wound to stop bleeding, reduce blood loss, and clean wound ooze. Dressings are usually non-adhesive, which is perfect for burns. Include 2 absorbent compress dressings in your kit. /r/n/r/n Gauze is a multipurpose first aid supply. It keeps a wound dry, stops bleeding, and pads a bandage. The difference between dressings and gauze bandages is that gauze allows airflow to the wound, and most dressings do not. You'll want a variety of styles and sizes of gauze in your kit, which can include /r/n/r/n You'll want to keep dressings and gauze in place with surgical tape. Not all bandages are self-adhesive. Include 1 adhesive cloth tape, about 10 yards long and 1 inch wide, in your kit. /r/n/r/n Bandages come in 2 main types, elastic and adhesive. Elastic bandages come in a roll and can wrap a wound like a sprain or address swelling. Adhesive bandages are used after a wound is cleaned and stick to the skin. These include /r/n/r/n If you're on specific medication or require special medical care, include that information along with any other backup or emergency necessities. Make a list and include /r/n/r/n Medications come in handy during an emergency to treat pain and relieve a fever. Be sure to include packets of 2 packets of Tylenol, acetaminophen, and 2 packets of Advil or Motrin, ibuprofen. /r/n/r/n Masks and barriers are used during cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, to stop the spread of germs, bacteria, and infectious diseases. Your first aid kit should include 1 breathing barrier with a one-way valve. /r/n/r/n You'll want 1 instant cold compress or ice pack in your first aid kit to help reduce swelling and alleviate pain. /r/n/r/n Emergency blankets are lightweight and designed to prevent body heat loss while using body heat to warm a person due to hypothermia. /r/n/r/n. A few essential tools will come in handy to keep everyone safe and as sterile as possible. Some tools include /r/n/r/n. You may run into a situation you're not sure how to handle. A first aid book is a pocket guide to emergency care for cardiac conditions, allergies, and more. /r/n/r/n. You want to store your main first aid kit within reach during an emergency, such as in the kitchen or a central location in your house. Avoid places that are exposed to extreme heat or cold. Make sure everyone in the house knows where it is. Consider creating a mobile first aid kit that you can store in your car or other mode of transportation. /r/n/r/n. If you're building a first aid kit for hiking, boating, camping, or the like, consider adding these emergency items. /r/n/r/n. Hydrogen peroxide, used to treat scrapes and burns, has been found to irritate skin and possibly prevent wounds from healing. Instead, stick to soap and water or antiseptic wipes for disinfecting. /r/n/r/n. Experts suggest checking your first aid kit regularly. The last thing you want is to reach for the kit and find missing essentials. Check expiration dates and replace supplies every 3 to 6 months. After a major injury, restock a first aid kit as soon as possible. /r/n/r/n. Storing a well-stocked first aid kit around the home or workspace can keep you and those around you safe during an emergency. Basic first aid kits can be bought pre-packaged, or you can make your own with essentials, like antiseptics, bandages, dressings, gloves, medication, and certain tools. Keep a main first aid kit within reach, home or workplace, and build more specific kits for outdoor or travel activities. /r/n/r/n, rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.